Oh, that's the wrong fucking layout. There we go.
What'd you do?
Nothing. Don't worry about it. Everything's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Claudia, on this beautiful full moon night, we're going to where we're from. We're going to renew Moonshot's lease up on the moon. We're making it happen.
Let's fucking go.
How are you tonight, Claudia?
I'm doing pretty good, Jay. I'm feeling ready to go to the moon, excited to go to the moon. Cecil can, will, should, and must blow up the moon.
That's right. Let Moonshot evacuate first. We gotta find a different moon.
Yeah.
Perhaps, I don't know, Titan,
I'm thinking
Io,
Europa.
I think? Europa? Is
Yeah,
Io
they got a
moon?
whole song by Prozac about them. It's great.
That's all I need. That's you've sold me.
Always selling people on hit Canadian pop group from the 90s, Prozac.
Someone's got to do it. Someone's got to sell that Prozac. It doesn't cause autism yet.
We gotta work on that.
Yeah, we'll get it done. Claudia, friggin' Kane's gone. Sid's alive. We just visited the land of summons and we're headed to the moon. What am I leaving out that happened last time?
We failed to get the last crystal, or did we get the? No, we failed to. We got it, but then Kane was a punk ass bitch under a spell and gave it right to Golbez. Like, yes, sir, Mr. Golbez, sir.
You could say we arguably ungot that crystal and all other crystals.
That one wasn't our fault. What else? Edward, just chilling. That loser's still in like a coma or whatever.
Not even. He's fully conscious. He played us a lovely song a couple streams ago.
He's chilling. Sid isn't dead.
Yeah, he's alive. He's doing fine.
And I felt nothing about it.
I felt a little something about it, but if I'm being honest, upon a week of reflection, I think it's just because I like doing his voice.
Fair. Rydia got 2 summons.
That's true.
The king and queen of the land of summons.
That's right.
Which should actually help us in the last fights here. Not that these are the last fights, but we're getting there. What's funny is I'm looking at the guide and it says to head to the southeastern continent and enter Mysidia, and then it says walk a few steps north to trigger a relatively long cutscene. Enjoy.
Cool, I guess we're doing that.
Yeah, starting off with some plot.
Let me remember how to leave this place first off.
Yeah. I think there's a teleport, right?
There's a couple around. That one goes here. Yeah, and here's a bunch of chests we opened. I do like this area. I wonder, oh fuck, we gotta go through all this. Do I have an easier way? There has to be a better way.
Has this ever happened to you? What's your favorite infomercial?
What's my favorite infomercial? Man, so great question. Mr. Germa895, God's chosen streamer, occasionally will do streams where he just watches infomercials with his chat because he's fascinated by them, and as anyone would be. You know what the hell is the? Don't we have an item that we can use to get out of here?
Isn't the teleport a spell?
Yeah, I guess I thought we had an item in addition to the spell, but I might just be wrong.
Let's fucking go.
Oh, assuming don't send us back to the... Nice! I was really worried we were going back to the land of summons. Just right back there. Alright, sorry. So go to the... what corner did you say?
Southeast continent.
Southeast continent. But Germa does a lot of just like watching weird infomercials and talking over them. And so I've seen so many that it's hard to pick one, but I think my favorite genre of them is the kinds where they really have to bust ass to explain why a clearly absurd product is actually useful and something everyone needs.
Yeah. Huge agree on that.
Sorry, that the thing I just said, but also the inverse of that, which is actually what I had a mental image of a particular infomercial in my head, and I went backwards in explaining what it was. The ones where they have to absurdly bend reality to explain why something would be useful. So there was this one for a, like, carrier that you hook to the back of the head part of a front seat of your car, and it drapes down across the back of the seat, and it's like a 3-tiered series of, like, hangers. The idea being that if you have, like, 12 bags and, like, takeout food and, like, a million other things, you can hang them all on them. And what they show, first of all, they show the backseat of a car just full of, like, groceries and loose bags, and, like, you know, the driver takes Germa points out on stream how the people in these infomercials always look shit-faced when they're, like, fucking up doing whatever the thing is without the product that's being advertised, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
also, you should go to the overworld and go to the continent there.
Oh, okay. I need to physically wait for this guy to move.
That's bad design.
Yeah, I think that's a Pixel Remaster thing, and it fucking sucks. There we go. And so, like, they show this lady driving like she's hammered. I'm just seeing if there's anything useful in here while we're here. A snoozing wizard. My smithing days are over. I won't forge another sword till I find the legendary ore, adamantite.
Damn, crazy.
Nothing happened. So they show this woman driving like a maniac, and, like, takeout bags are, like, flying everywhere in the backseat, and, like, the containers the food is in are coming open and food spilling everywhere, and, you know, like, bags full of laundry are spilling everywhere. And then they show her driving with this rack on the back of the front seat, and she's got hanging on it, like 5 incredibly full, stuffed to the brim bags, like ones with her kids' books and stuff. Not just a big bag of takeout, but, like, an individual, like, carton that they put fried rice or lo mein in with the little metal bar, like, up, and that's hanging on one of them as if you've disassembled your takeout. And it's like she's like taking tight turns and none of it's moving, and it's very clear, like, it's hanging just from the top point of the seat. This would be swinging like a fucking grandfather clock. What are you talking about? Those are the kinds that make me laugh a lot. What about you? You asked like you had a specific one that came to mind. Is there a legendary infomercial in your heart?
I mean, like, Billy Mays stuff is always good.
Yeah.
His conviction is fantastic. By overworld, I meant the place without the lava.
Oh! Why, that would explain it. Please, proceed. Actually, wait.
What else?
How do we...
I think the tower?
It's either the tower or it's that pit. Oh, it's the tower as fuck. Or do we not want to go in this yet?
Try going in it.
Yeah. Nope, can't.
Okay.
Let me try interacting with it with the ship. No.
Pit then?
Yeah, that was my immediate thought. Bar's closed. Pit? Yeah, it's pit time. Do I just land in it?
Okay, hang on. Let me Google this real quick.
Every time we've gone back and forth, it's been like part of a plot event.
Yeah.
It's never just been like free roaming.
Head back of Falcon. Oh, we gotta go speak to King Yacht.
Oh, we gotta go see that yacht.
I think because we skipped over all the side quests that the other guide wanted us to do, or skipped over most of them, we missed this point.
Okay. I don't even remember those side quests, but I believe you.
One of them was the Land of Summons.
Oh, yeah. Were you Gyat? I think you were, right?
You have returned. Where is the crystal?
There we go. There you are with your creepy little daughter.
The truth is, you did not succeed in retrieving it. So Golbez holds all the crystals. There's nothing we can do now. That is, unless the legend of the lunar whale is true.
That's right, we learned about the lunar whale last time. A little bit.
The lunar whale?
Oh.
A huge ship spoken of in legend, one born of a dragon. The Mysidian legend. You know of Mysidia? It's the home of the mages in the overworld. Mysidia truly exists.
It is funny that they call it the overworld in this, just with...
Yeah, actually. I've met the elder of Mysidia before. He prays tirelessly in a tower. He prays, you say? That is not very based or pog-pilled of him. Yes. Why do you ask? Perhaps he prays for the lunar whale. You must hurry to Mysidia. But the way to the surface is sealed off.
A little more Beatles in her today. I like it.
It's me, Ringo. Stop playing Rosa today.
We can't get near the Tower of Babel. No, he says it Babel. We can't get near the Tower of Babel either.
Then dig. Oh, that's Sid for
That's...
sure.
No, I think... Oh, okay. I was gonna say, I thought it was all of them, because all the dwarves just moved. It's like they're all saying it in unison. Then dig your way out. No, it's definitely Sid. Then dig your fucking way out then. Wait, what's the matter, you? I gotta get back in there. There he is. He's down here.
Sid. I missed your incoherent ramblings.
Hey, I missed rambling it. I'll attach a drill to the Falcon's fucking boat.
Shouldn't you be in bed?
Nah. No worries. Are you sure you're up to it? Easier than falling off a bike. I got blown up 2 days ago. Okay, let's get to work. Yeah. Depending on how fucking fast-tracked we've been.
Oh, sorry.
Alright, you guys just keep slamming your bootylicious behinds on my ship a few more times and we'll be spick and span.
Hell yeah.
What are you doing, Edge? What?
Rydia, do not
DNI,
return
Rydia.
these. Yeah, DNI.
DNI.
You're too good for him. Okay.
This is really important. Edge, I just heard of this game called Super Mario. Oh, you're dead. Oh, you're alive again. Anyway, this is how they jump in that Super Mario Brothers game. I dreamed it all while I was in my medically induced coma. You wouldn't believe the fucking anesthesia they got in this goddamn dwarf town. Oh no.
Fuck, it's Sid.
Sorry, I got nostalgic for that anesthesia, decided I wanted another hit.
Sid. You really should have stayed in bed.
I guess I need to stay away from the action for a while. Other than messing with airships, I'm not much use anymore. My hat's off to you, old man. You're really something. Get well, okay? Look after Cecil and Rosa. Don't worry, just get some rest. Take care of yourselves, you hear?
You too.
God, it's good to hear a voice that sounds like mine. All right, get out of here.
Thanks for everything.
I could do that. I could do that all day. I love Sid. See, that's why I like being Sid. Is purely because I like doing improv as Sid.
Yeah.
I'm just real quick seeing if we missed anything in this weird basement. Oh, we found the Chocobo place, but I don't think we really need that right now.
Yeah.
And we got the items that we
awesome.
needed. I am but a fool. Oh, that's the wrong fucking place. Let me just go through that door a few more times. You know what other infomercial lives pretty rent-free in my head? You know, do you know the lady who did the infomercial with the sponges that you paint with?
I was going to bring that up.
Ooh, I love squiggles. I love that lady. No flab on this arm. Flab on this arm. Like that lives completely in my mind.
God.
Alright. Sorry, I was thinking about infomercials and doing improv. We use the drill on the tower or on something else?
I think on the tower. Okay. Try just driving into it?
Yeah, I'm trying.
Try the pit?
Eh.
Yeah, try the pit.
Yeah.
There we go.
There we go. Perfect. No one will even notice.
And the environmental impact was minimal.
Well, Claudia, good news. The National Forest Service has recently been entirely furloughed, so no one will get in our way.
So true. Southeast Island.
Okay, Southeast Island. Yep.
Don't ask me which one is Mysidia. I do not know.
Have we? Yeah, we've been here before. I remember this snake tail of a part of the continent over here.
Oh yeah, that's where we got Paladin.
Yeah, we got Jedi here, so it's
yeah.
over here. Yeah, I remember. Boy, Claudia, it doesn't feel like a long time, like day to day, that we've been playing this game, but all of a sudden, like figuring out stuff we did like 8 weeks ago, we've been playing this game for a long time.
Yeah, we started in July.
Christ. I'll be this guy. You were the last old man. I'll take a turn.
Yeah.
We knew you would return. Please join us at the Tower of Worship.
Okay.
Oh, I remember this. One born of a dragon. Let's take turns. Bearing darkness and light.
Will rise to the heavens.
Over the still land.
The moon's light eternal.
Brings a promise to earth.
With bounty and grace.
That's
this probably
it.
Rhymes in Japanese.
Yeah, probably. Everyone, let us pray. Now is the time to make the legend come true. Wah, 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 wah.
Oh.
Cool. Look! Our prayers, they have been answered!
We're gonna see a big whale.
Probably.
Yo!
Oh, it's something. Yeah. Well, yeah, they said it's a ship, right? It's not an actual whale.
I think they said it was a whale.
The king said it was a ship. The book said it was... I swear to God, the king said it was a ship.
I don't think he said it was a ship.
There is no doubt. That is the great and glorious vessel itself. The lunar whale. The book we read last time didn't say it was a... I had spent a full week picturing a real whale, so I'm with you.
Yeah. I forgot about the whale entirely, so...
I think I knew... Like, I knew in the back of my mind, I had heard before that you go to the moon in this game, but I had forgotten until it came up in the plot. And I think the same was true for the whale. I'd forgotten about the whale until it came up. Strange voice addressed me during our prayers. It told me you are to fly to the moon and that someone awaits you there.
But how can we possibly get there?
By riding the ship, you fucking idiot! On the lunar whale! According to our ancient Mysidian documents, there's a crystal inside the ship that allows navigation
Always
between here and the moon. You must communicate with it, and I'm sure you're responsible enough to not let a crystal of all things fall into the wrong hands.
I'll see what I can do.
I'm sure you'll do perfectly good.
Excuse me, Superman does good. He will do perfectly well.
Ah, you're right.
No, I guess we probably will do good, ideally. It's the same crystal model that every other crystal is.
I know, they could have at least fucking color-coded them.
Ooh.
Cool.
Hog.
Cool.
Oh man, that would have blown your dick clean off in 1991.
Oh, obliterated. Okay.
I gotta look up a video of what that looked like on the original.
Yeah, I want to know what that looked like. I want to know what this ship looked like. Oh, this is fun. I'm literally, watch my little red arrow on the minimap. I'm just going clean across the whole thing.
Cool.
All right. Oh, here's a tower. Here's a big crater.
All I'm seeing is so far is like 3D remakes of it. I guess they did that at some point.
This looks like a face on the moon. I'm just landing in a random place. Oh, okay. I guess we can't go out unless it's... Or no, we can. I'm seeing what happens if we just go out anywhere.
Yeah.
Okay. That looked like a... Look at these normal Final Fantasy monsters that are up here.
I like the lunar virus.
I know. I thought that thing that looks like a face in stone to the right of us was gonna be something, but it's not. I did, however. Oh, look at that! We got a big boy on board.
He's so cute.
Cool. Take a little nap.
I'm looking at somebody's old Let's Play of Final Fantasy IV because I can't find somebody who uploaded like just the
cutscenes or just the gameplay?
Just the cutscene, yeah.
Yeah. Oh shit. I didn't mean to go back, but here we are. Yeah, I'm really curious now. There's have you heard of the game Sea of Stars that came out a couple years ago?
I haven't.
It is a... I fucked up and brought us back here. Go! It's a really good RPG that's kind of Chrono Trigger inspired. It has the, like, Chrono Trigger and Paper Mario thing where it's turn-based, but, like, you do little, like, tap A really quickly to get an attack bonus when you do different moves and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a really good game. It's very Final Fantasy inspired. It's pixel art. It's by the same studio that did The Messenger, which I never played, but I know is a game. It's actually in the same world as The Messenger. It mostly takes place on one planet, but one of the ways it's Final Fantasy inspired is that, like, most of the way into it, you travel across dimensions, but, like, through space into a wormhole into another dimension that one of the party members, or it might just be in space, I forget. And the whole game's been 2D, but, like, at that point, everything goes 3D and tilts to a 45-degree angle for the journey into space, and then goes back.
Ooh.
And it's the coolest shit I'd seen in a game that year. I love that shit.
Also, you're gonna want to go just up and left here.
Okay.
And land up there. No,
Just up here somewhere?
Like, literally just up and left.
Oh, okay.
Like there, yeah.
Yeah.
Hope you can breathe in space.
We'll find out. We did just fine for that one step.
Oh, okay, we're good.
What's in here? Western Lunar Path. So there's that big, hold on, there's that big tower over here. Is that what I want to be going towards or no?
Oh.
We can just explore around.
Of every Final Fantasy game. On the moon, head east and land northwest from the Crystal Palace. Enter the southwestern cave.
That's gotta be this.
Yeah. Yeah, that has to be it. And you are on the Western Lunar Path, yeah.
Okay. Whoa!
Cool.
Fuck yeah! This is awesome. I love when like cellular beings become cellular beings. You know, like the basic like cellular structures of the world become cool video game monsters.
Yeah. Also, I have great news. It looks pretty cool in the SNES version too.
Good.
Copy that into our chat and into Twitch chat for later.
Okay, don't bother ever reviving Rydia. Got it.
Shout out to fucking Russ's Movie Corner for having this Let's Play.
Thank you, Russ.
Huh. Yeah, so... gonna be...
We may be about to beef it.
Oh no. Look away for 2 seconds.
They're strong up here. They make them different on the moon. Let me tell you.
Yes, so.
Oh, these prokaryotes especially. These are tanky. And of course, the first thing they did was kill Rydia, so it's kind of just been.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Okay. Good trip to the moon.
Great
Voyage de la Lune.
times. I wonder if the item in that chest is worth it.
That's. I think it's mostly just monsters.
Okay,
So
fuck it.
That.
I wanna get to the point where we can kill some of this stuff, and we're doing little enough right now that I'm like, all right, we should try. Let's just see what this does.
Grind a tiny bit.
Okay, that did some good damage. I'm just gonna have the king of fucking monsters over here do some damage.
Yeah. Fucking Leviathan?
Yeah, the very same.
Glad we picked that up.
This is I like this kind of monster though. I love this stuff. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, this rules.
Nice.
Nice.
Wow, the worm lives.
Leviathan's great.
Yeah, Leviathan's good. Just need everyone to live so everyone can get EXP, please.
Yep, yep, yep. Yep, 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 yep.
Yep. There's a... In Xenoblade Chronicles, there's a really good part of the game where you go inside of a giant living being.
Mm-hmm.
That it's dead but coming back to life. And there is a boss battle inside of its heart. And so you have to go inside. Xenoblade Chronicles, the first game, takes place on the giant, dead, and decaying bodies of 2 enormous giants that have, like, become whole ecosystems that the world is built on. And one of them is being brought back to life kind of by force by people that want to, like, end the world. And you have to go all the way inside it, and you're fighting a bunch of, like, enormous, like, bacteria the size of dinosaurs and shit like that. It's awesome.
Nice.
And this just reminds me of
fun.
that. Yeah. Xenoblade 1, one of the best games ever made.
Cool. Which do you think will end up being our favorite Final Fantasy that we play? Complete, like, blind crapshoot.
I mean, so at some point you're going to play 10. 10 is my favorite Final Fantasy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it'll be yours offhand. You've played more of them than I had when I'd played it, and I think that does factor in.
Yeah.
I love that game to pieces. I think it's like an absolute treasure. It's also really weird and wacky and has some dumb shit in it.
All of them.
I think you'll enjoy it. I don't know if I think it'll become your favorite.
Okay.
But I'm willing to be surprised.
It's hard to beat 9.
Nine's really fucking good. I played 9 and 10 right back to back, basically, during lockdown.
Yeah.
Do you know offhand? Are these? Fuck it. I'll just find out.
Yeah. Right.
I mean, I've always heard 6 is really good. People love 6.
Yeah, I've heard that too.
I think we're gonna end up really loving 6, probably. If we do 12 strikes me as... I know the gameplay in 12 is weird in a way that I think I'm gonna mark out for.
Mm-hmm.
And you might
Mark
also.
out.
I don't know. I've never played 8. I would be down to do 8 one day.
Yeah.
Because I kind of feel like content. I tried it once and bounced off it really hard, but I would be down to do it again for content.
Yeah, I'm down for that.
You've played that one, right?
No.
No,
8
I thought you had. Okay.
Is the one I haven't played of 7, 8, 9.
Got it. Okay.
Some Earthbound ass music here.
For real.
Balloon, Dark Grenade.
Great single player MMO. Yeah, so the thing I know about 12 is that people talk about how the starting with 10, they get a lot more different every game with like how the gameplay is. And I have heard it said that 12 plays a lot like a like the way you handle combat is like coding, where you're kind of teaching your characters the logic of how to do things. Based on like in a way that I don't know enough about coding to talk about, but I've had friends who do explain it to me that way, and that just sounds interesting to me. I am very down. Like 10 also plays differently, and I like 10 a lot. I am down to keep experiencing the ones that play really differently.
Yeah. No. Yeah, for sure.
Do you have any interest in eventually doing like 13, 15, 16?
Yeah. Well,
I would be
13
down
and
for that
15 at
too.
least. I
Yeah.
have really heard nothing about 16.
I
I remember when 15 came out, people were fucking raving about it.
Yeah, I have played the first like 5-10 hours of 15. I thought it was cool. I know people have very mixed opinions about content that was in DLC that they realized should have been in the base game. Am I looking for
playing it a decade later is that we just get that.
Yeah, exactly. I knew friends who were like really bummed about some of that stuff at the time, and now, yeah. Where is there anywhere in particular I should be going other than the tower? I can just go into the tower and we can find out what's going on in there.
Go there.
Okay.
Northwest tile restores your HP and status ailments.
Northwest what does that? Okay. Oh, welcome.
Please be an alien.
I would love that.
Oh my god.
It's an alien. He's older than any human could ever be.
The Great Gazoo. You are?
I am Fusoya. My duty is to protect the slumber of the Lunarians. The
Lunarians?
That's you. I gotta figure out more of a voice for this guy. I've been reading Dawn to Dawn, past where the anime is, and I just read an entire arc that's all like an alien invasion storyline. And I gotta channel, one, saw 85 of the coolest looking aliens I've ever seen in anything I've ever absorbed. Two, I've gotta draw on them to figure out the perfect voice for this guy. Okay. Unless you want to take a shot at it.
He's got a color.
He is. I think he's a party member. Do you want to take a shot at this guy, or should I keep trying at him?
You don't. I mean, you seem to have a distinct idea for what you want for him.
Let me, I think he's up here. Many years ago, a small planet between Mars and Jupiter was on the verge of destruction. The inhabitants escaped on a ship to the blue planet. Wow, we're really going in on our solar system stuff in this game.
Yeah. What?
I'm referring to your Earth. However, they were in the midst of evolving, so they created a moon where they could sleep a long slumber. So that's where the Lunarians come from. However, there was one who refused to sleep. Instead, he wished to raise everything on the blue planet and create a new home there. How awful. I was able to seal him away with my powers and force him into a deep sleep. But in spite of this, he was able to channel his evil into the corrupt inhabitants of your planet. He uses them to gather the crystals.
Oh, it's Golbez. Then he must be the one behind Golbez's actions.
Or perhaps something way more straightforward than that, Cecil. Remove some of the words from that sentence. Who is this lowlife? Okay, I guess it is a different guy. His name is Zlemus.
Well, that's not what I expected, and I bid you good day.
He is gathering the crystals, our energy source, to activate the dimensional elevator in the Giant of Babel. All right, the Giant of Babel. Then he intends to destroy everything on your planet.
No.
However, many of us feel we can come to an understanding with the people of Earth. Those Lunarians are merely sleeping, waiting for your people to reach the right level of evolution.
Isn't this also in 9, kind of?
It's close.
What about the lunar whale?
That was built years ago by my younger brother, Claudia, as transportation to the blue planet. He had always dreamed of visiting unknown lands. The Devil's Road and airship technology were also born from his desire to explore. On the blue planet, Claudia fell in love and had 2 children. You are one of his children.
I'm sorry?
Me? Oh, that's you.
Me? Then the voice I heard on Mount Ordeals was...
I do like the idea that what we thought was God is just an alien. That's fun to me. The voice came from the soul of Claudia, your father. It sounds like Kal-El a little bit. It's literally...
Yeah, it's very Superman.
Wow. I see it now. You resemble him when he was your age.
Is that why her hair is blue and stuff? That was the voice of my father.
You have received power from Claudia to stop Zemus and his evil plan. You must do this for your own planet and for all Lunarians. You must hurry to the Tower of Babel in Eblan. The Tower of Babel.
Here.
How will we get around its barrier? Also, we just got here. I gotta take a leak. If you have like a like a road stop at the McDonald's somewhere, it'd be great to just get some fries for the road. I should be able to enter. We cannot let the Giant of Babel reach the blue planet. I will join you on your journey. Okay.
So do you think that their names are like that because it's kind of like an Urskek kind of thing, like in Dark Crystal? Sailors for Dark Crystal, I guess?
I still have not had the pleasure of seeing Dark Crystal.
So in Dark Crystal, there's this one race of guys who is like good for the planet, and a race of guys who is like essentially sucking the life out of the planet.
Okay.
And it turns out that they are they are
We'll come back to
both
this one.
the same species of alien that when they first came to the planet and like started using the crystal that became the dark crystal, it like split their souls and bodies in two.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah. And so each of them is basically only sort of half of a person, and if one of them dies, the other one dies.
Wow. I gotta watch the fucking Dark Crystal.
You do, and especially you gotta watch the show. The show fucking rules, and
Okay.
I'm so angry that Netflix canceled it for basically no reason.
Fucking Netflix.
They're like, it would be too expensive to produce a second season. Look how much money you spent on the first season. It's like, they built all the puppets. It's done. They built the puppets already.
Yep. That's so fucking sad. No, I love that though. That's really cool. I love like, oh fuck, none of us are what we think we are reveals in things. It's so. All right, time to go back the long way to the ship.
Take the long way home.
Unless there's like anything else we should be doing here, but it doesn't seem like it.
Yeah. Can you teleport back to the ship, do you think?
I can find out. Almost got Fusoya killed. I love that. There is a recent arc
He's
of
level 50?
Yeah, he's beefy. Oh, he's gonna die. He's not long for this world with stats like that.
Sorry, you were saying?
There's a couple things came to mind when you talked about that. One is that the podcast Woe Begone. No, cannot teleport. Woe Begone's a show about like time travel, and it's basically a show about like people who get a hold of time travel technology and are trying to use it towards their own ends. And there's like, you know, like bigger, like half the characters work for like a Roswell kind of place in the middle of like the Appalachians that where time travel technology is being developed, but like also there's like 4 other big organizations, but there's also like a ragtag group of people who are like working for the organizations, but you know, it's all like espionage and different timelines. One of the most recent arcs of Woe Begone, they did a thing where a character got a hold of a new thing that lets... They've been dealing with a thing for a lot of Woe Begone where characters will create different iterations of themselves. The 3 main characters of Woe Begone are Mikey Walters, Mike Walters, and Michael Walters, who are the same guy at different ages. And as it goes, like, there are now, like, 3 Mikeys, 5 Mikes, and an entire Texas town of Michaels going around doing different things.
Interesting.
And there are points where, like, people will get consolidated with each other, like, oh crap, where'd this Mikey come from? Who even made this Mikey? Is he his own person? Like, there's a lot of, like, Woe Begone, if you want to hear a text that's about, like, iterative personhood and, like, being a person, there's a lot of plural shit going on in Woe Begone. I will tell you that for free.
Sounds like it.
And I don't think the creator's plural, but I think he definitely, you know, he's a gay man who knows a lot of queer people of different persuasions, and I think by association also is thinking about plurality, because the queer spaces he works in are also spaces with a lot of plural people in them. And so in the most recent season, I'll come back to that thought.
The tower.
We are too late! What do you mean too late? The giant of Babel will come forth! Show me that giant. I want to see that giant.
Oh my god.
Wow, it's Dark Samus.
Oh my god.
Hell yeah. This is another...
Also, this is just Final Fantasy VII, but you know.
Yeah, I was gonna say, they love giants in these sometimes. I love that it's just a giant spacesuit man.
Yeah.
I'm kinda into it.
Yeah.
Not into it? Not feeling it? It is kind of going on
okay.
long here.
I'm intrigued, but I'm also like, is any fucking idea in any later Final Fantasy game original?
No.
Or is it just more shit that they already did?
I mean, we'll have that conversation as we keep going, right?
Yeah.
No! Damn it!
That's the right reaction to have with a giant destroying the countryside.
Is there nothing we can do?
What's that?
Nothing? Well, it's the absence of anything. It's...
Oh.
Four
Cool.
tanks.
We got them, boys. Don't worry.
Oh, it's a yacht!
Dwarven tanks, ready to fire. We will fight alongside you for the planet, our home.
Lolly-ho! I think Lolly-ho will be our greatest takeaway from this. Hey, look who's still alive!
Okay, did anything fucking matter in this game?
Apparently not. Also, what's with these two buxom fairy baddies he's got at his sides?
Yeah, I got a lot of questions. Don't you have a wife?
Oh, don't worry about that now, love. I could not lie in bed and leave the responsibility of frightened to me friends.
See, that's cool. I like I'm a sucker for everyone that you've befriended comes back.
Yeah, I'm super into that. I'm down for their Sid. I do want to point out, Seraph, those stoned mage kids aged up. I'm making this up. That's not true. One, very funny joke to make about those two fairies. Two, very funny thing to call Palom and Porum, the stoned mage kids.
Oh, do you think Edward's gonna be here?
He fucking better, if I'm being perfectly honest. Hey, you can relax now. With my help, this'll be a cinch. All engines to full power.
Yes, sir.
Go, my army of Phoenix Wrights. Hey, there they are. There they are now. They're just fine.
Okay, nothing mattered in this game.
I think you were Palom, right?
Yeah. Hey all, miss me?
The Elder restored us! No, okay, yeah, no, you were Porum. It's fine. We've switched it, whatever.
I was whoever the girl is.
Yeah, you were Porum. You should not fight this battle alone! We all must fight for the sake of our survival! There he is. Also with some buxom babes.
Oh, yeah. I will fight with you, Cecil, with the courage you have given me.
That's right.
I'll reluctantly take loser off of his picture. Thank you. The giant looks confused.
Now is our chance to enter the giant of Babel. I get it. We're going for the core. It's heart.
Sid.
Yeah, what do you want? Approach its mouth! Who's he?
Fusoya, a Lunarian.
He's a Lunarian? Can you do this or not? Ah, keep your beard on. There's nothing I can't do. Damn right, Sid. Damn right. No! Hang on! I'm very into the whole cast coming back. I do think Palom and Porum conveniently having been unstoned is bullshit. That should have been, like, something we have to do. Like, that felt like it was a plot thing that was gonna come back later. Like, oh, we have to go, like, save them in order to do something or something.
Yeah, it felt like in 9, the party member that gets like petrified at like the beginning of the game, and you don't get them back, but you like get them back in a cutscene at the end.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, we did get around to this.
This is really cool. I like that we're doing, again, this is like Xenoblade to its core in a way that's really tickling me.
Yeah.
And making me realize, as you said, there are no original ideas.
Are we inside the guy now?
Yeah, we're inside his fucking throat right now.
Oh. Deep-throated by the
It's true.
Giant of Babel by Chuck Tingle.
Oh, here's a knight and 2 power drills. Will lightning do anything or nothing? Let's find out. Nice. This motherfucker's got meteor. That's pretty exciting.
Yes, let's go.
If we know one thing about guys who have meteor, it's that they die.
No, don't say that. He'll definitely be with us the whole game.
We'll
never get Kane back. I have anything to say about it. Prayer is unanswered. Where's your God now? I really think it should say, where's your God now, but that's just me.
That would be awesome.
900, jeez.
Show me what you got.
Well, they seem to be fucking killing each other, so...
Yeah, that's interesting that they're doing that.
Oh.
Come on. Just kill them all. Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and do as many fights as we can in here to some degree, just to get the experience, I guess.
Yep.
But yeah, this is really interesting, because, like, to your point, like, so the Lunarian thing, in 9, if I remember correctly in 9, isn't it, you find that ark that's from the other planet, right? And that has all the fucked up faces in it. And in that place, you find out that the other planet is leeching the life force. It's like a parasite situation. It's leeching the life force from your planet, but also has like the people from the other planet have like influenced a bunch of stuff in the history of the planet you're from, right? Does that sound basically correct?
Yeah, in order to, because like they are taking the souls from your planet and putting them,
right,
like reincarnating them into their planet.
Yeah.
And they're causing more wars so that more people die and they get more souls.
It really, I think what we're getting at here, and you just, by mentioning the war part of it, you've unlocked part of this, which is that, like, some of this is really just, like, Japan's sure got, opinions on, the effect of indiscriminate, endless war. Post-war Japan sure has opinions on the effect of endless, indiscriminate warfare on humankind.
Yeah, they really have a lot of feelings on like, large numbers of innocents being killed for petty global politic reasons. I wonder if something happened.
Yeah, I wonder what could have happened. Actually, anyone who watches Dawn to Dawn and doesn't want manga spoilers, close your ears. So, I mentioned Dawn to Dawn earlier, and I know you have not engaged with that show or manga, but it's basically about a bunch of teens dealing with, like, aliens and ghosts, and, like, stuff happening that kind of plays a lot with the intersection of, like, different things that we think about when we talk about the supernatural and what the supernatural encompasses. And one of the things that happens in Dawn to Dawn is that anytime anyone encounters a ghost of any kind, it is pretty much always an evil, angry spirit that is stemming from, like, whatever person it was when it was a living person went through something absolutely horrible. And, the arc I just finished reading... Again, spoilers for what Season 3 of Dawn to Dawn is going to be about, so anyone who... Rydia, you're doing so good, you're being so strong. Basically, the arc that is going to be the next season of Dawn to Dawn is an alien invasion arc. Character shows up who's an alien, an entire, like, there have been aliens in Dandadan, but this is the part where it's like, the aliens that those aliens are afraid of show up, is basically what happens. And so it's a whole alien invasion arc. Meanwhile, one of the main characters of Dandadan is a, like, spirit medium, and she has psychic powers, and her grandmother, who she lives with, is also a spirit medium. And, I need to just be fucking casting Kurag on everyone. Why am I not doing that? Yeah. Sorry, Rydia! Sorry, Fusoya! He's just ahead! I don't like it! But so right before the alien invasion begins, the character who's like a spirit medium, just like as a happenstance thing that you think is gonna be like a one-off fight, crosses through in a haunted building on her way somewhere and encounters like a really malevolent evil spirit that becomes like a problem for her for the rest of the arc. Like, everyone's dealing with an alien invasion, and she also has this fucking thing that tries to like get into her room and kill her every night. Like, it's just this second thing going on, and you can kind of tell that like these two things are going to converge in some way. So the arc reaches its head. There's this whole amazing battle. They're fighting the aliens. It's almost done. The battle's almost over. There's been like 5 different turns of like, we think they're gonna win, we think they're gonna lose, we think they're gonna win again, we think they're gonna lose again. And then, just when we think that they have closed the giant wormhole that aliens are coming in through, like 17 new warships of aliens burst out of the sky. And that is when this evil spirit shows back up and is like, "What's up, Momo? I still want to trap you in a mirror. I'm a scary lady." The evil spirit looks up and sees all the alien forces, and that is the moment where we see that she is the ghost of a lady who died in the bombings at the end of World War II. And she and so this evil spirit goes, "Hey, fuck this," and gathers an amount of power based on the anger of remembering how she died, that she does what our cast has been trying to scrape by it doing for the entire arc.
Interesting.
Like, just on the fury of remembering how she died, being immolated by having the atomic fucking bomb dropped on her.
Odd.
And, I read that about 2 hours ago, so it comes immediately to mind when we're talking about, like, wow, yeah, Japanese texts sure do love to be like, look at the endless life that is sapped by warfare and the endless different forms that needless destruction can take. I would love if the last of these fucking guys would die.
Yeah. Imagine if, like, instead of the bullshit jingoistic art that we got after 9/11, we got shit like that.
I know.
That was actually, like, thoughtful.
That's my clap to the camera in case Seraph is a Dandadan viewer and was covering their ears. But no, I completely agree. Yeah, it's the like, the idea of people who feed on suffering is such a potent thing. Like, I was talking about Xenoblade earlier. Xenoblade 3 does a thing that's very similar to what you reminded me about Final Fantasy 9, which is the whole more warfare so that they can feed off more ghosts, so that they can, like, build more. Like, that kind of thing happens in Xenoblade 3, using the worlds of Xenoblade 1 and 2 as, like... I'm not gonna finish that sentence in case you ever play those games. But, it's something that I'm realizing in real time, like, wow, yeah, that's really everywhere, in stuff from Japan.
Yeah.
Obviously, like, easy thing to have occur to a person, but sometimes it just hits you.
Yeah. Interesting stuff.
Some Miyazaki movies. Boy and the Heron really went some places with that stuff. Where that movie starts with, like, a depiction of like the destruction of war being viewed by a child. That's like one of the most visceral things I've ever seen animated or depicted in any way. Okay, we already have a Yoichi arrow.
I got one.
I gotta remember that we got that. I have not had her shoot that thing at all. I wonder if that's good here.
Well, we can find out. Man, those guys hit him really hard.
Yeah. I'm gonna engage with fights when there's not 4 of them. 4 of them is just a lot.
Yeah. Oh, he's fucking in front.
Oh, that'll freaking do it. Sorry, Fusoya. Let me fix that for you.
Yeah, switch him an edge.
Yeah. There we go.
Make like me and switch who is in front.
I thought you were gonna say make like you an edge, and I was like, hey, I
I don't share that on stream.
I was gonna say.
Save that for podcasts I don't do anymore.
Man, vocalizing that caught me off guard at my own words that I had to escape that battle because I couldn't engage with a fight while figuring out how to follow that sentence up.
Yeah. You know?
Oh, I love one guy. I know it'll become more than one guy.
Alert.
Oh, yeah.
That's a big fucking guy.
Yeah, we got one of those too. Actually, let's oh wait, Asura does stuff to us.
Oh,
I wanna kill the big creature. We'll find out what Asura does at some point, I'm sure.
Beam.
Cover, pray, do some minor healing.
I will say that for all my complaints, I have enjoyed Final Fantasy IV overall.
Yeah!
I think there is a lot of interesting stuff in it. I think that it just continually has a cool idea and then says, and then, and like, just kind of doesn't stop.
Yeah, I think it, I think for sure we benefit from, like, being people who have played a few Final Fantasies before, also.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think we would, like, this is not necessarily, like, I don't think someone who plays it as their first one would have an awful time. I wouldn't really recommend it to someone as their first Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
Too particularly. I just want to see what the arrow does. Not a ton. Not I should have healed.
I honestly, like, I'm kind of biased for it, but, like, I kind of feel like 9 is a great introduction to Final Fantasy.
I agree specifically now that we have, like, the modern versions with the tools that are in it.
Yeah.
Like, I think I've mentioned this to you before, how, like, my best friend tried to get me to play it in college, and I could not deal with the sheer amount of time it takes to get into and out of a battle.
Yep. It's like any of the remasters with like the blue boxes here, they're all better than just playing the original.
For sure, yeah. Because, like, yeah, it took so long to do things. I just wasn't feeling it, especially if you're someone who maybe, like, is open to but doesn't play a ton of turn-based games.
Mm-hmm.
I think that makes a big difference, too. Where, like, I wasn't... now I play a lot more, but, like, at the time, I liked Pokemon because Pokemon was a handheld franchise, and so things often just moved snappier by virtue of that. And I'd played Xenoblade 1 by that point, but even that's not turn-based, it's a real-time RPG. And I played some of Persona 4 and not finished it. Like, I hadn't played a lot of turn-based RPGs, and I was like, I cannot deal with the pace at which this stuff moves. I know with the AP, it's technically not turn-based. It's technically, like, meter-based and timer-based. Don't wreck me in the comments.
Still a turn.
Exactly. But, like, yeah, when I did get back to 9, I was like, thank God I'm playing this one. This is so much fun.
Yeah.
And 7's really good, and, like... I really love 10. I am so curious to hear what you think of 10 because I think it has crazy ups and downs, but like it has wild ups and downs in the same way that like I love Twin Peaks. Twin Peaks season 2 is like largely a piece of shit, but also I kind of
disagree. It's like 75% good, and then like a bunch of stuff with James.
No, I actually do mostly
and the
agree
yellow
with that.
plays in it.
And the plot where Nadine gets superpowers, I think, sucks eggs.
She's always had them, is the thing.
Yeah.
If you look at season 1, there are many times where she'll just like bend an iron bar in half.
I guess I gotta go back and look, because I never really clocked that.
But her going back to high school and stuff because she has amnesia after a suicide attempt is a little...
I hate that stuff.
I mean, it's supposed to be a soap opera.
I know.
Funny, but...
I know,
it does go a little too hard.
Yeah, I am not a supporter of that plot line at all. But like to your point though, because you're right that it is like 75 good, 25 bad. But like to that point, even then, I like the good stuff. I like the bad stuff. I mean, in addition to the good stuff, because it's all they're doing something. Like even when it's the wrong people doing something, when Lynch and Frost leave for a while, I'll stand by. Like they are still doing shit. They're trying things with the text of that show and the vibes of that show. And that's great. Old man, I forgot to give you your MP back. Maybe you get a ton from Osmos because you're so good at being a guy. But yeah, and I feel that way about Final Fantasy X, where like it's got ups and downs, but like I think it is one of the most special video games I've ever played in my life.
That's fair. You got one.
I know. That what a Osmos, everyone. A spell.
I always feel like PSI Magnet in Earthbound doesn't do shit either.
Yeah. Seraph, I will make sure we do the icon. I thought the iconic laugh was in every version. I played the PS4.
I don't know why they would take it out.
I played the PS4 remaster of 10 and 10-2, and that had it.
Also, we are playing 10-2, and we're playing it back to back.
Yeah. I have not played 10-2, actually, so that's going to be really fun for me, as well as for you. I know a little bit about it, and that's where that sentence ends.
Yeah. So I know some about 10 and 10-2 because I'm a big Noah Antweiler fan, aka the Spoony one.
Sure, yeah.
But it's definitely a completely different thing to play it for yourself.
Yeah. Oh, cover you. Hey, you know what? I don't really want to deal with whatever you've got going on. Get nuked. Shortly.
One thing I'll say about Spoonie's like reviews of Final Fantasy X and to a lesser degree 8, but mostly with 10, where like he opens by talking about how like he has precisely 0 problems with the gameplay in 10. He's like, it is like snappy and strategic and probably the best in any Final Fantasy game.
Yeah.
Which is like, damn, that is crazy high praise for how you're gonna dunk on this game for 90 minutes.
Yeah, no, is 8 the one he really, really hates?
Yeah. And in fact, he actually, when he did one of 13, he went back and he was like, you know what? I don't take back everything I said about 8, but I was way too harsh on it. And he went back on like specific points where he was like, yeah, the time compression stuff at the end is stupid, but like it the villain has a clear goal and it's explained well, and you do some cool stuff because of it. And whereas he considers 13 to be basically incomprehensible. Which, that we'll judge that for ourselves in, I don't know, 5 years or whatever.
I meant to save while we were on the orb. We are returning to the orb.
The orb.
Yeah, I'm really curious to do the 13s because, we're going to have to do all 3 of them back to back, I think, if we're doing 10 and 10 too back to back.
That's going to be a whole year.
It's going to be,
if not more.
Our year of lightning. I'm curious because I know some people who say that 13 gets really good like 20 hours in. And you hate to hear that about any game, but like I think the like art design of that game is like incredible. I played the first couple hours of it. I think it looks like astounding by 2008 standards and by now standards. Like I think it looks really good.
There's no way that was 2008.
It was like 2000. I don't know what year it was. I think earlier than 08. Because I feel like
2009.
Yeah.
What in the goddamn?
I only knew that the third one was like 2013 or 14.
Yeah,
he's here! He's here, Claudia!
You become at last.
Spaghetti pizza pie! Oh shit, it's all 4 of them. I forget.
Didn't we kill all you motherfuckers?
We definitely did.
Like, take the X's off of her.
You cannot stop the giant of Babel.
Now is it the time?
For the death of you all.
Why do we even fight you motherfuckers?
I mean, they're like elemental god people. I can buy that they've come back. I do want to point out that the 3 men all have like beady, freaky monster eyes, and the woman has like, even in this sprite work angle, has like kawaii anime eyes.
Yeah. The elemental lords.
Indeed. Oh, sorry, that's one of yours, I think.
No, that's you. Scarmillion
you're right.
is you.
Master. No, that's you.
You're left and bottom.
We're good. Yep.
Barbaricia and Scarmillion. Master Zemus blessed us all with her second life.
Did you think you were going to be writing this many long Italian names on the Miro board when you started running it?
Nope.
Prepare to die!
I shall enjoy a fight in you again. You have taught us the power that comes from joining forces. That is what we will do. Now, allow me to restore your strength.
Claudia, I'm terrified of the fight we're about to fight. This is gonna be a rough one.
Alright, everybody buckle in.
Yeah, get ready for the rest of the stream.
This time, we shall prevail.
Okay. That's just one of you.
One at a time.
I guess so. That makes this easier.
I do like when you gotta fight the bosses again.
Yeah, no, I do too. Great job immediately fucking dying, Cecil. Alright, it heals from water. Full life for you.
He's like Earth?
I guess so. Well, no, he just healed from water, so Leviathan I don't think I want to use here. I guess I'll use Ramu, who I feel like I've never used this whole game.
Yeah, that's lightning. Rama.
Yeah.
Rama. Chameleon. You come and go. You come and go. Whoa. Love that design, though.
For sure. Okay, so he just absorbs all elements.
Okay. Well.
Very cool. Well, Wait, there's no way instant death works on this guy.
There's no way. I'm looking at the guide, but I will tell you right now, almost all of these motherfuckers are like,
yeah,
nope.
Fuck it. I don't know. I wonder if any of these work on you. Tornado.
Scarmiglione is apparently weak to fire.
Okay.
Ignazzo is weak to thunder. Barbariccia has no weaknesses. And Rubicante is weak to ice when the cape is open. We all remember his cape.
Yeah, we all remember his famous leggy.
Mm-hmm. Stick my leggy out really far.
Mm-hmm, really far.
Who's your favorite, not to sound like a Disney adult, which I'm not, who's your favorite Disney villain?
That's a good question. From like a serious writing standpoint answer, the motherfucker from Hunchback of Notre Dame is like, it's insane. Yeah, it's bonkers that that's a real character Disney made.
Yeah, huge agree with that. But for I don't know, vibes, probably Ursula and Ratigan. Wow, that did a lot.
Ursula and Ratigan are both really good. On vibes, I really like. On vibes, I really well no. Let's get that off of you, and then you. Can we just Kuraga everyone? Let's just Kuraga everyone.
Yeah, there's no reason not to.
Yeah. On vibes, I agree with Ursula. I like Scar a lot.
You like who?
Scar on vibes.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's turtle time. Bad news for the spell I just chose for Fusia. And the ninjutsu I just chose. Alright, that's fine. A little bit of a waste.
Whoops.
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, he's already at full, so it's not really like he's getting higher than full. I also really... I think that, Go. God fucking damn it, Cecil. I really like Dr. Facilier in Princess and the Frog. I think his song is way too short and is the best song in that movie.
Yeah, by far.
I've got friends on the other side. Like that shit slaps.
Yeah. They wasted that, dude.
Yeah, they really did. God damn it, man. All right,
also,
fine.
My partners are calling me out for going to Disney World on my honeymoon while saying I'm not a Disney adult. I will say that was before I did an additional 3 years at the movie theater and gained a deep disdain for Disney.
Oh, that'll do it. Oh boy, can't do full life anymore. This isn't looking good. But now we know weaknesses, so if we have to start over, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Yep, there we go. But yeah, there's a difference between going to a Disney park for a big event and being a full-on Disney adult.
Yeah. It's not I'm living at Golden Oaks.
Exactly.
The condo complex on Disney property that you can rent and live on as like a home.
I have heard of this. I'm an occasional podcast The Ride listener. The theme park podcast. I don't even love theme parks like that, but they're just like, there's just something about hearing a bunch of people who are that level of enthusiast talk about theme parks that I find very endearing. And they've done a deep dive on that place at some point or other.
Yeah.
Oh my god. This dude just immediately does so much.
I've heard an interesting assessment of modern Disney, uh, and specifically talking about their handling of Star Wars, but I think that it applies to them as a whole, and that's that as clumsy as they were, the prequels were about something. They had like a thesis, and a political thesis at that. The sequels aren't about anything, because they can't be, because if they're about something, that like hurts the bottom line overall.
Yep. I have heard I forget if it was a vote. Sorry, no, please finish your point.
I was going to say, and in fact, trying to do that only made people more upset, and then trying to not do that with the 9th movie, which is like one of the worst films I've ever seen, at least in comparison to the rest of the franchise it's in.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, I've heard the general opinion is that most people liked 7. People were split on 8. I thought it was great. And then nobody liked 9.
Yeah. No one you're correct. 8's great. I just want to give you that solidarity real quick. But it's what's funny about that is George Lucas actually like talked about this somewhere too. I forget if it was in an interview on TV or what it was for. But like you've even got him saying that, where he's like, love or hate the prequels, like they weren't just telling the same story. They had a thing going on. Like I had a like there's political commentary in those movies, like a lot of it. Like you can make fun of, this is how democracy dies with thunderous applause all you want. Side note, I think that's a good line. I don't know why people make fun of that line so much.
I think it owns.
Yeah. People who make fun of that line are people who are like uncomfortable with too serious of an idea getting into their precious IP is what I think about that, to be perfectly honest.
Yeah.
But yeah, even he said that, and it's so true, where it's just like Disney is now like so many companies that buy things made by other people. It's just another place where good ideas go to die at this point. That's pretty much what it is.
Yep. And like, yeah. Can I say some more things that I like about some more lines that I like in Star Wars that I think get made fun of a lot?
Yeah, absolutely.
Mostly in the 3rd movie. Palpatine going, "I am the Senate."
Awesome.
Like the delivery is like bizarre because he delivers every line kind of weird, but like the point is fascinating to me, where like, the Jedi still think that anything can be done to bring him to any sort of justice. Like they're like, we'll stop your reign of power now. We're gonna bring you before the Senate, and they're gonna, I don't know, issue you a strongly worded letter.
It's
and
people
it's like
who
the
still
Senate's
think
been dissolved.
Yeah, it's people who still think that like right now, who like point at things going on in the Trump administration and go, but that's illegal. Like, yeah, homie, we know.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, yeah, we're past that point. We're at a further advanced stage of things. And that is what that scene and that movie is about, and that trilogy is about. You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also, I think that they should have stuck with the original plan of Jar Jar being a Sith.
Was that actually an original plan, or is that just a shitpost? Was that real?
I don't
was
think
that
it's
a real
a
idea?
shitpost, because there is a lot of actual textual evidence in it.
Okay. Guess I didn't know
where
that.
Like there were a lot of times where somebody like non-Jedi will say something like in the first movie, and you'll see in the background Jar Jar is kind of like vaguely mouthing something and like moving his hand like he's Jedi mind tricking them.
Oh.
And his like incompetent fight style is actually Drunken Master. style.
The drunken master part I knew. I didn't. The mouthing thing is funny because you say that and it's immediately coming into my mind, like I can picture it. But I guess I didn't realize. Yeah. That's wild. Okay.
And like,
Let's do that.
The idea with Yoda is that Yoda is, George Lucas said, like, you know, in these sorts of like fantasy tales, these like fables and things, you find like a little creature on the side of the road that seems like, I don't know, seems weird and or harmless.
Yeah.
And it turns out that they're like really important and really powerful. And it's like Jar Jar is the anti-Yoda.
That's so fascinating.
The weird creature. He's the weird creature they find on the side of the road that it turns out has a lot more power than they think. And that except he's not using that power for good.
That's really fascinating, and I sorry, I'm thinking, yeah, we'll just do that.
Mm-hmm.
Are you about to switch? You are! Blitz, right on time. We're doing better this time. We're on the third strike. I am having Cecil... I want to keep having this conversation. I'm just thinking out loud about the fight for a minute. I'm having Cecil just be on healing duty now, because I was realizing he wasn't really doing enough damage to be worth it anyway.
Yeah.
And I think that's doing well for us. Yeah, I'm just putting protect on everyone. But yeah, no, that's... George Lucas should have had a spine. You're absolutely right. Like...
And like they refused to say whether it was or not, but the guy who played Jar Jar like heavily implied like yes, that was the plan.
That guy, Disney era Star Wars made him the host of like a Star Wars show of like a game show or something.
Cool.
As like, yeah, it's nice that he got more Star Wars work again.
Yeah. I actually am gonna look up the more clues for Darth Jar Jar.
Please. Darth Jar Jar's a Lego now. They made him a Lego.
Yeah, apparently it's somewhat, I don't know, vaguely canon in a way.
He's also in Fortnite, I think.
But let's go. Okay, let's see. Darth Jar Jar theory explained. Secretly a Sith Lord. Also, I don't think that his name should have been Darth Jar Jar, because like apparently in this little trailer for Lego Star Wars Rebuild the Galaxy, they call him Darth Jar Jar.
They do,
it's like they don't just put Darth in front of their name.
But it's for the funny meme.
Yeah.
For fuck's sake.
Okay, here's the original post. Jar Jar is a skilled warrior. First, let's establish that Jar Jar is a skilled warrior.
Mm-hmm. Very important. Very important.
Rarely do we see normal characters exhibiting extraordinary stunt work or physical feats unless they are Jedi, Sith. Oh, did we win? No, we lost.
Nope, we lost. Yeah, good news for the Jar Jar conversation. We're going back and grinding for a while.
Yeah. So here's Jar Jar nonchalantly executing a standing 20-foot twisting somersault.
Wow.
Yeah. Hang on, I'll link that in the chat. Darth Poodoo is Darth P. Let's see. Obi-Wan warned us otherwise that nothing is dumb luck. Oh, in the fourth movie, in my experience, there's no such thing as luck. Lots of stuff about Zircon, which I definitely fucking butchered because I don't know how to pronounce Chinese at all.
I would love to have our party stay alive for one fucking turn in this place. I guess we really do need this grinding.
Yeah, I guess so.
Jeez.
Can we equip Furiosa with different stuff?
Probably. Let me, this went right by our thingadings. There we go.
Let's see.
Seraph, you got the only Gungan word you needed. You found the one.
Let's see. I also believe that we're given enough clues to justifiably suspect that Jar Jar is also a master of Jedi mind control. Consider, we hate the way Jar Jar influences major plot points for the same reason we hate his physicality. It messes with our sense of realism. Two experienced Jedi on a serious mission would never actually bring someone that stupid along with them. Okay, you're giving a little too much credit.
Yeah,
No character that idiotic would ever really be made a general.
This is
okay,
not. Yeah, this is some George Lucas could never actually write a character I didn't like. Wishful thinking.
Yeah. Okay, that one is not convincing. That's not convincing. Maybe this is bullshit. I don't know. I still think that it's an interesting idea.
No, it absolutely is. I think that's fascinating. The Star Wars sequels could have been good, you know. I mean, they start out fine. I think I'm always where are you on the argument of does The Force Awakens mirror the first Star Wars in too many ways?
I think that's sorry if you feel this way, but I think that's stupid. To be honest, I think that just like because they do like a run on a pseudo Death Star, that's kind of the only thing. It's like, I don't know, girl from a sand planet.
Yeah,
like,
they start on a sand planet. There's another Death Star type of thing, but they've peeled the labels off, kind of. I wish they were more honest about it just being another Death Star, to be honest. Like, don't call it Star Killer Base. Don't remind me of wonderful game Star Wars The Force Unleashed. Like, just let it be the third Death Star. I think the other bigger one, which I do take umbrage with, is it's basically the Rebellion and the Empire again, 30 years after the Rebellion defeated the Empire. Like the state of the world in the sequels from the beginning feels like the entire series of events of the original trilogy was pointless. Like, it's just, we're right back to where it was. And I think if you want to tell a right back where we were story, there's ways to do that don't feel that way. And I think it fails to do that.
I don't know. I largely kind of disagree because I think that it's incredibly difficult to completely rid a society of fascism once it's taken hold.
And I get that, but I just don't feel like they do any kind of good job to sell, like, that movie is not interested in talking about the fact that the evil of the First Order in the sequels is a, like, child of the evil of the Empire in the original movies. Like, I don't feel like it, like, I don't know. I don't feel like it ever really gets there with that idea.
I mean, it kind of does explicitly say, I mean, Kylo is praying at Darth Vader's helmet.
Kylo is, but like on a societal, like the one guy is. I'm talking like anything bigger than him.
Can I give my biggest criticism of the people who don't like fucking...
Are you gonna beat up people who hate The Last Jedi? Please,
Yeah,
you're holding a bat.
Will.
I'm holding a bat. Let's go.
Okay. Anyone who says like they were building up Snoke to be like the big villain of the whole series, and then they just killed him. What the hell? Like, that's so stupid, are completely missing the goddamn point in like a way that I almost think is willful. Like,
I agree. It's willful for sure.
The point is, like, Snoke never mattered. That's why we never.
He was just some guy.
To hear that much from him. Yeah, he's a guy, and he exists so that Kylo can kill him.
Well,
he exists to show that, like, it's the, like, alternate ending of Revenge of the Sith, like the video game one, where, like, Anakin wins that fight. The high ground doesn't do shit, and he, like, walks back to his ship, and Palpatine is there, and he's like, "Well done, my boy. Here's your red lightsaber." And Anakin's like, "Cool," and runs him through with it, and he says, "I'm now the leader."
Yeah.
Like, it's like Sith tradition. You kill your master.
It's the whole deal, and like. I mean, the other interesting part of that, right, is, like, it's a well-known fact that there was no plan when the sequel trilogy started, right? So, like, we can say Snoke was nothing from the beginning. There's a meta level of that where, like, I don't think J.J. Abrams had any big idea of what Snoke was when he wrote him in The Force Awakens. I think a boardroom told him that we need to show the nerds a thing that reminds them of Palpatine so they can cream their pants. But, like, what happened then is that, like, Rian Johnson saw that and went, well, I'm a good writer. I recognize that. I am going to make the fact that this dude is nothing into a plot point. And that's what he does. Like, that is what he did. And I think that in its own way, like, just on its own merit, is extremely, like, cool and interesting to think about when you are thinking about that movie and its place in, the franchise.
Yeah, and especially because the moment isn't just that, like, he kills Snoke and then we cut scene, essentially. It feels in that moment like he's betrayed Snoke to maybe, like, work with Rey.
Yeah.
Like, it specifically happens before a big battle where they fight like all the royal guards or whatever in honestly what is one of the best battles in the entire franchise.
It's an incredible sequence. There are, like, individual I think about, like, them tossing the same lightsaber back and forth between each other with the Force, and Rey, like, holding the lightsaber one way, dropping it to her other hand, and spinning around the other way, backhand with it. Or maybe it's Kylo who does that, I forget. Like, it's so cool. It is, like, I remember physically getting to the edge of my seat in the theater for that. And then having to argue with a couple people I knew who were like, oh, but Luke isn't my friend in it, so I hate the movie. Yeah. I never want to hear about why old man Luke Skywalker is bad ever again. Yeah. I'm sorry, dog shit opinion. Dog shit opinion.
Why would Luke, like, even think for 1 second about killing his nephew, who he just had a premonition would fucking take over the galaxy and restore evil to its rightful place?
Damn, why wouldn't he like that?
How could he even consider that? How could he consider that when he lived on a planet that was, like, under the Empire's fucking fist for his entire, childhood and stuff? Wow. But yeah, the scene with Rey and Kylo there, it's like, I don't know, Rey as a character, I don't know if the audience at all, but, like, Rey as a character, it's like, cool. Like, let's go and save the galaxy or whatever. And he's like, no, why don't you come over here and we can rule the galaxy together, because I'm Supreme Chancellor now.
My whole deal has been about this seat of power above me. And now it's time for me to move up the corporate ladder in the logical way.
Yeah, I finally got my big promotion.
Yippee!
Now it's time for you, my my second cousin once removed.
My sister
to
wife.
marry me and rule it.
Yeah, yeah.
Because we all remember, of course, that Palpatine is Anakin's father textually.
Yep. We're all into that. It's real. It's real.
I mean, it legitimately is.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Which
it is.
I drew this out on stream one time. Sarah definitely remembers. I drew out a family chart of like the Skywalker Rey family. And they are like either first cousins once removed or second cousins once removed.
Yeah.
And it's like, cool, you finally brought incest back into Star Wars.
Rydia, can you stand on your own two legs for like a full minute, you baby deer of a human being?
What happened that the game is all of a sudden just like killing us?
Hard area, I guess.
Yeah,
These robots that there's two of are incredibly hard to kill. I'm actually running.
Yeah.
Fuck this. I'm going to heal up. And we have 99 tents and 99 cottages. We're going to be fine. Yeah. Yes, Jory, we're on the moon, and we're grinding on the moon because we are eating shit to the 4 Italians of Destiny. We're
like basically at 2 hours already, but I feel like we should do the Italian fight.
We should. If you have a hard out in a little bit or anything, let me know, and we can end. And I'm down for that. But
no, I'm good continuing.
The other thing, are you a Star Wars, like a no longer canon Star Wars novels person at all?
No, not at all.
So the New Jedi Order saga is a bunch of the original Star Wars characters have had kids, and there's a new war going on kind of series. It's like, Han and Leia have kids who are like teenagers into adults. Luke has married Mara Jade, who is a character from an earlier trilogy, the Thrawn trilogy. Yeah. Who is, the Star Wars waifu OC who everyone really likes from that era. And they like her for normal reasons. Mara Jade's actually like a fine character. Like, she gets to be a fine character. I have no beef with that character, really. But, so the New Jedi Order saga is, that's the status quo. Luke and another guy who was created in a series of Star Wars radio plays, Kyle Katarn. Main character of a series of radio plays that were produced during, before Return of the Jedi came out, I think, or maybe after, who they just, canonized into it, who, his whole deal is he was Force sensitive, he finds a giant Jedi graveyard and learns the Force from a bunch of Force ghosts, basically, and is, a minor player in the background of things while Luke is in the second Death Star, basically. And so, him and Luke and a couple other people have started a new Jedi Academy. They're trying to raise the first new generation of Jedi, and an alien race from another galaxy invades. The Yuuzhan Vong, who are amazing. They're so cool. I love the Yuuzhan Vong. They have ships that are living life forms. They're, enormous, sword-encrusted space whales that have, parasitic symbiotes in them that are also part of how they function as battleships. They're very cool.
Interesting.
And a huge part of that series of really long series of books, I would seriously recommend at the very least, I'm sure there are good people on YouTube who do good recaps of these series, or a good recommend list of hey, here's 5 good audiobooks among this big series that you could listen to and jump around. Han and Leia have 3 kids who are an enormous part of that saga. They have twins named Jason and Jaina, and then they have a third younger kid who they name Anakin. Which, the idea being, Luke has told Leia what went down and how their dad, turned good at did something good at the end and helped him kill the Emperor. And so she goes, all right, I will name one of my kids after our father. And
sidebar. Can we talk about how that's such a shitty dad thing? where it's like, okay, I did one thing at the end of my life that was good. You're supposed to like completely forgive me now.
Yeah, I do think it's a little bonker. Like, Leia had a dad she grew up around, but no. Like, it's not Bail Organa, it's not Bail Solo. A cool name, by the way, that a character could have had. No, it is instead this. Yeah, fuck it, I'll just flare the big man. But, so, like, they're a huge part of it because, like, Jason and Jaina, I think, are both learning to be... Jason eventually becomes a Sith. Jason eventually gets turned by the dark side, and there's... Like, if you want to read a better story about Han Solo having a child who turns to the dark side, Jason Solo is right there. And it's Jason spelled Jacen, by the way.
Okay.
Which
I was gonna say Jason is not a terribly Star Wars name.
Well, I mean, neither is Luke.
Yeah, I guess so.
But so, like, he does that. Jaina is also a Jedi, but, like, moreover is, like, a crack shot pilot. So she is also, like, flying in the war against the Yuuzhan Vong. And Anakin is also learning to be a Jedi. He's very adept. And he becomes a POW. He becomes a prisoner of war, imprisoned by the Yuuzhan Vong. And in his time there, like, I forget if it's, like, his jailer or, like, the captain of the Yuuzhan Vong ship he's on realizes, like, the Yuuzhan Vong are not Force-sensitive beings. But, like, in a way where, if memory serves, they're, like, semi-immune to the Force. Like, the Force doesn't work, like, they're resistant to it. And that's a big part of, like, what Luke has to figure out with his new Jedi Order if they're gonna have any role in winning the war. Great. So glad that the AI knows to immediately lock on to the guy I just rezzed. I love this video game. What a good game. And so, what ends up happening is that, first off, Anakin Solo is there when Chewbacca is crushed to death by a moon. Chewbacca is crushed to death saving Han Solo's youngest child, which is, like, the most beautiful thing I can imagine his character ending as, actually, when you think about Chewbacca. Like, it's so sad. But, basically what happens is that Anakin, like, learns to commune with the ship that he's on, the, like, Yuuzhan Vong warship he's on, and, like, makes friends with the Yuuzhan Vong, who is its, like, caretaker, and is able to use the inns that he develops there to, like, I forget if it's that he gets the ship to, like, kill itself, or that he steers it, like, gets the ship to, like, veer out of control. He basically, like, dies turning the tide of the war. Like, Anakin Solo dies at, like, the age of 17 as a POW on this enemy warship, using his knowledge of the Force to communicate with alien beings that no one's ever met before, and turn the tide of a galaxy-threatening war. And it's the coolest shit imaginable. It's so good. And, like, it just makes me so sad. Like, Kylo Ren is the best character in the sequels. I think, is that, like, would you fight me on that? I think that goes without saying.
No, I wouldn't. I would be sad, but I'm not gonna fight you on it.
I agree. But, like, he's a good character, but when I think about Han and Leia's kids, and how right the Timothy Zahn and the writers of those books were to, like, understand that that's kind of the best place to go with Star Wars if you're writing what comes next after the original movies. Like, it just makes me so sad that, like, they got it so right with how crucial those... I'm not even saying that, like, Kylo Ren should have had to have been the main character. I'm just saying that, like, it makes so much sense that that is the core of characters that a lot of things would hinge around. And it just, it sort of does, but it just doesn't in the same way in the sequels. And it just bums me out.
Yeah. Two things. One, why didn't they give Rey a double-ended lightsaber?
I know. That thing was...
She's set up for it so perfectly. And then they just didn't do it.
They give her that shitty-looking thing in the dream sequence that has no purpose other than to give you a cool trailer shot.
Yep.
Yippee!
Yeah. But the other thing is that for, like, Star Wars novels, I do own one that I've been meaning to listen to, or the audiobook version of it. That's about Padme and her, like, bodyguards. Or, like, body doubles.
I've never read that one. I've heard good things about that one. Yeah.
Yeah, because all those, like, little 14-year-old girls are friends.
Yeah.
And it was, like, pointed out in, I think, a Tumblr post I read, like, how fascinating Naboo's political structure is that that they never really explore in the movies, which is that, like, they had such a problem with their political leaders being assassinated that they started electing children to try and, like, dissuade people from assassinating them.
Crazy.
And then that didn't work, so they just started getting like a lot of body doubles of these children.
Yeah.
And it's like, you know, what does that do to, like, a 14-year-old?
What does that do to an entire group of 14-year-olds?
Yeah. Also, I'm gonna say, like, people are always weird about, like, the Anakin-Padme relationship in relation to going from episode 1 to episode 2, where, like, they're like, oh, she's, like, basically an adult and he's a child. It's like, no, he's 9 and she's 14.
Mm-hmm.
Like, by the time they're in their 20s, like, that doesn't really matter anymore.
Yeah. It's like, you can feel uncomfortable about it. It's not like George Lucas doesn't need to go to jail for writing that, you know? Like, it's like a thing that could conceivably happen and does. Like, I know people whose parents are, like, a decade. I have a good friend who's married to someone 10 years older than them. Like, these things do happen in the world.
14 years older than her.
Yeah, it happens. And is that, like, a thing to talk about at parties? Sure. More than that, not really.
Yeah, like, you know, this woman may also be 14 years older than my sister, but she's the only person my sister's dated that I have ever liked.
Awesome.
And I think she's a cool woman who treats my sister right, and also it's nice to have another Butch Dyke in the family.
That's nice, yeah.
But yeah, I guess in short, I want to read more about the friendship of those teenage girls as they as most of them process that their role in their life is to potentially be assassinated so that the real one of them doesn't get assassinated.
Absolutely buck wild to think about, and I love that there is a book that, like, takes that thought seriously. Man, everyone's attacking Rosa over here.
Yeah.
Let's give Rosa a freaking break.
How's grinding going?
Good. I think we can go take another shot at it soon. But, like, these fights are still a struggle enough that I'm not. And I know we're near the end of the game, and they're just kind of supposed to be a struggle to some degree. But it doesn't feel like they're a struggle that we can, like, puzzle solve our way out of in any kind of particularly enjoyable, like in a way that feels good. So I'm having a hard time judging if we're there yet.
Hey, have you tried using the Queen of the Summons yet?
Yeah, I did once. She does a random 1 of 3 spells. She either casts Life, she heals, or she does Protect. And the fact that it's random makes me a lot less willing to use it all that often.
Yeah, for 50 MP, that's a lot.
I don't know. Yeah.
Leviathan is what we clearly wanted out of that.
I think so. Cecil's level 41. Everyone is 40 or higher.
I believe that is the point that we're supposed to be at for the moon.
All right. Let me go ahead and heal us up and save again. And see if we can get this thing done this time.
Yeah.
Oh, Luke also eventually has a kid in the books. He's boring, though.
I'm sure. I don't know why everyone's gotta fucking procreate. I think the movie had it right, to be honest, that Luke goes and lives on a weird planet by himself, starts drinking blue milk straight from the udder.
For so many reasons, one of which being, like, he was raised in, like, a really isolated place, and I feel like there is something, like, really tragic and right about him ending up in a even more isolated place.
Yeah.
Like, that's how you know that...
go to Tashi Station to pick up some power converters.
Couldn't even make it. It's how you know that Rian Johnson's a serious fucking writer. Like, Rian Johnson is an actual goddamn filmmaker and screenwriter. I don't even love all of his movies. I'm 50-50 on the Knives Is Outs. I think they're both, like, fine to good.
I thought Knives Out was fantastic. I thought Glass Onion was just okay.
That's the ratio I'm more or less at, too. I think Glass Onion... I like the Janelle Monáe's in Glass Onion. It was nice to see her. But, I am looking respectfully. But otherwise, yeah, I was kind of like, all right. My real thing with Glass Onion is that I think that, like... I don't know. The whole thing where, like, he realizes Edward Norton did it, and the whole thing is just, oh, you're stupid. Like, I don't think that's satisfying. I think that's, like, incredibly unsatisfying. I don't know. It was whatever.
I will also say, yeah, I'll say that, like, I don't think this is necessarily a bad thing, but for half the movie until, like, the halfway turn, I was like, hey, what the fuck is this movie about? Like, we're in a murder mystery. Who got murdered? What's the mystery?
Right. Yeah, it does take a long time to get into the
fucking around.
The Janelle Monáe. I liked following that, but yeah, I wouldn't. Once you do find it out, it's like it's cool, but it's also very far into the movie that they start to reveal that stuff.
Yeah.
So I hear you.
But I'm excited for the next one. I'm hoping that that it's better than Glass Onion.
Yeah.
And as good, if not better, than Knives Out. Because
I agree.
Knives Out was a film that, like, in 2016, I saw Arrival. And Arrival, at the time, made me feel like it was a movie that I walked out of the theater being like, wow. Like, I feel... I don't know, I feel good about film, you know, coming out of it.
Sure, yeah.
And I felt similarly coming out of Knives Out. I felt energized. I felt like, god damn, that was a good fucking movie. And it's a movie that made me, like, I don't know, think more about, like, how films are made. Even though, like, does it do anything spectacular in terms of filmmaking and storytelling? No. But it does everything that it does expertly.
Yep, I completely agree with that.
Rian Johnson. It's too bad he went woke. Sorry.
Sad. God, fucking.
I hate how every useful term gets twisted by conservatives.
Yeah, it's not good that happens.
No, it's in fact awful. And what's worse is that it becomes funny to use it in the wrong way.
It does, just completely like circling the square on that one.
Yep. And also, the only one that I really feel like isn't, never really became funny to me to use, like, saying woke for stuff and like fake news and things, both of which were very useful terms that the right stole for their own ends. But like triggered, not one that that ended up being funny at all, and in fact really just like muddled everything for no reason. I know that there is a reason, but there's no reason.
No, I agree.
Politics. In my Christian moonshot stream.
And we're dead again. What a good fight.
Oh man.
Yeah,
let me look at the guide.
I think I'm
Are you done for today?
No, it's not that. I will be in a little bit, but I'm not there yet. I'm just thinking out loud. I think I'm using Edge's elemental attacks too much and not his other things. I think I need to slow the way it's doing it is as if the enemies are transforming into one another. And I wonder if we slow them. Because, like, he's hitting us with the wave attack really fast. That's one of the problems. I'm wondering if I need to just be, like, prioritizing slow and then other stuff. That's probably one thing I need to do is just slow everyone down.
Yeah, let's try that.
Yeah. Edge, I think I need to be doing something other than his elemental attacks, but I don't know what. Because we have people with better elemental attacks.
Honestly, the guide says use flame with Edge, use blitz with Edge. For Barbarizia, it says attack with Edge.
Okay.
And Ubicante, it says attack with Edge.
Huh.
So elements and then attack.
And so I shall. Let's get to it once again. Flame! Kira, who needs it so far? You do yourself. Let's do slow. Let's do Firaga. Let's summon a Freet. Slow fucking mist!
Oh boy.
Can't do that. Firaga's doing great damage. I think I need to put Protect on Fusia and Rydia before anyone else. I think I've been getting the order bad on that. So we're gonna do Protect on you. Okay. Firaga. Is that gonna be enough to change us? I think it is. There you are. It's Ramu time.
Nice. Did you manage to slow him?
No. I'll try again now that he's changed, but so far no dice. Esuna. Now we don't want Protect, because this guy does, like, the wave attack a bunch. Still on, I'm going to say on Fusoya. Hello, Stella Luna. Stella Luna has entered the chat.
Hello.
I know, buddy. I know. It's a scary fight. Get Edge back up.
So MMOLB starts tonight again?
Yeah, I should consider getting into that again.
Yeah. So the like rebalance update is going to be next season, because Danny was like, I don't have that ready yet, but I know that people are antsy because it's been a month. So I have like season 6 stuff ready to go. It's not even a filler season. Like there's plot and there's new elements and things to it. Man, this guy just beats our ass every time.
The thing that keeps happening is that he keeps killing Fusoya right as he's casting a giant spell and I have someone else queuing up a heal on him. He just did 5 attacks in a row. There's gotta be a way to slow him down, but the goddamn slow spell, isn't it? Because why would I be able to use half of our abilities against any boss? Is there
How do I defeat the...
Yeah, hit me.
Let me see.
Ugh, I'm getting a little salty. Hello, Niels. Staley, I'm so sorry.
You're at the right level.
Yeah.
I mean, it's saying that just like fucking do it. Also, don't use Meteor unless it's Barbarizia. No, it's a holy element, and it's slow and expensive and won't do that much.
Oh, okay.
Except for Barbarizia.
He's already doing 9999 to everyone, so that does make sense. With the elemental spells that are like appropriate. So that makes sense. All right.
Let's see.
I'm switching Rosa back to the power staff because it gives her better magic.
Yeah.
Everyone else is optimized.
Somebody on Reddit says, I've tried this fight maybe 20 or 30 times at this point. It isn't the damage, that's manageable. For some reason, the bosses attack relentlessly, like 3 attacks in between one character's load to attack. It's ridiculous at this point. Everyone will be at max and be dead in 3 turns before I have a chance to heal. Any ideas? Any chance you're a little under-leveled?
Oh, man. No! We are appropriately leveled. Well,
the fight isn't ridiculous. You're at a low level. I'm normally at level 50 on the moon. I think you're fine at level. Turn the battle speed down.
Can do that? Let's see. Battle speed's slow. All right.
No, fuck yeah, bud. It affects the monsters much more than you.
Okay. I've just done that. Let's see if it makes a tangible difference.
Yeah, fuck it, right?
Fuck it.
What's the worst that happens? We just lose a bit more time.
We lose? Yeah, exactly. Okay. Flame. Vairaga. Summon Efreet. That should get us to his second stage right there. Cecil, heal Edge. Since we're about to get to his second stage, I'm just gonna go ahead and put Shell on people.
Yeah. Give him Shell.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles ass thing to say. Okay.
And we talked about Star Wars for a while.
We did. He's not second stage. I bet he's about to be now. Get that skull off of yourself, Cecil. You look like a fool. Shell on you. Vairaga from Fusoya is coming. Anytime now. There we go. Turtle time. I do like...
You ever seen Jingle All the Way? Oh, sorry. You first.
No, I was gonna say I like that he's a turtle, but there's a guy in there. Like he's just a human man with a turtle shell. He's fucked up.
I agree.
I have seen Jingle All the Way. Wait. Is Jingle All the Way the one where Arnold Schwarzenegger's trying to get the kid the toy? Or is that a different movie? Yeah, I watched that a bunch as a kid, actually. I really liked that movie as a kid.
Same.
Hell yeah.
Huge agree.
Thundaga.
I think, it's definitely some nostalgia. But like, I think there's some stuff in that movie that's cooking comedy-wise.
Oh, I definitely agree. Okay. I haven't watched it in most of my life, so nothing comes to mind, but I certainly believe it. Come on, get the healing, get the healing, get the healing. Good. Oh, Rosa, I need you to not beef it.
Hey, it's something.
Yep. We're going places. We're getting somewhere. I say as Cecil dies for the 7th fucking turn in a row. Ah!
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna become
something about how they instantly are down is really funny to me.
I am putting in an application to become the Joker.
What are your qualifications?
You're looking at coming up on a straight hour of this stream that's going on that resume.
Yeah. Oh, I thought he was flashing because he was gonna be
I did too. Oh, but wait, what if Cecil died? Oh no, this time it's Fusoya, the one I need.
I believe. I don't believe.
Hey, Claudia, maybe believe less. That seems to have delivered the killing blow. All right. I have a disappointing proposal, and feel free to talk me out of it. My disappointing proposal is that I don't think grinding 10 levels on stream is gonna make for good stream.
Oh yeah, no.
What if we end here? I grind those 10 levels by next week, and we come back to this next week at a higher level.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
All right. This was still a fun I had a fun time running around fighting guys and talking about Star Wars. I'm sorry that so much of the stream was that, but also I think we've learned a lot this evening.
Yeah. Yeah.
Learned a lesson in humility.
In future games, we will make sure that we stay leveled appropriately.
I thought we were, but I guess last time it did feel like we were getting on the edge of not being in the right place, so I'm not super surprised this happened.
What can you do?
I'm healed. We're saving. We are saved. Thank you, Jesus. All right, Claudia. Let's look at a freaking Miro board and get the heck out of here.
Mm-hmm.
I know you linked it to me not too long ago.
I just put it in the chat.
Oh. So I see. I also see that Jar Jar jumping gif from what we were talking about earlier. That's amazing. All right, welcome everyone to the Miro board. Claudia, tell us about the Miro board. What's changed?
So we added Fusoya here. He's a Lunarian.
Very nice.
I couldn't get the color brown for this, unfortunately. But I did yellow instead. But like a darker yellow
Acceptable.
than ever.
That's fine.
Yang is alive again, I guess.
Yippee!
Edward is no longer a loser. In fact, I will cross out recovering from injuries in Troya. Porum and Palom and Porum, no longer statues. In fact,
Also fine.
Yep. Okay. And then these guys aren't dead anymore.
Uh-huh.
A lot of people turned out to be alive this stream.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, hang on, I gotta write something here. I'm getting rid of former Red Wings commander. Half alien?
Yeah, baby! I guess we should also, we haven't seen him yet, but at some point I guess we should put that other guy who they were talking about on here, who's apparently the actual main villain.
I don't want to look him up in the sprites, though, because
Yeah.
I feel like the fact that we haven't seen him makes him kind of a spoiler.
I think, to just get right into guesses for next week, I think he just is Golbez.
Yeah,
Like,
I agree. I think he's Golbez or he's possessing Golbez. Maybe Golbez is, like, the suit of armor. And
I was literally
Siegel
about to
is
say
the
that.
guy.
I was literally just, because we've seen the disembodied hand. Like, it would make sense. He's just a ghost. He's an Alphonse Elric.
Yeah.
He's a Zelda Spirit Tracks. We're there.
Yep.
What other predictions do you have for next time?
We beat the game.
Yeah.
And I think that somebody is going to die. I think that Kane is going to die in the final battle. I think that Fusoya is not fucking long for this world. Because one, he looks like Tella.
Yeah.
And two, he's like our wise old mentor. And three, it like escalates things, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, it leaves us as like the last Lunarian, basically.
Yeah.
I think you're right about all of that. I think you're right about some of that. I think, I don't know if I think Kane dies. I think Fusoya dies, Kane rejoins the party. And Cecil and I think Cecil and Kane both survive at the end, because at this point I don't expect the game to give either of them the dignity of like the dramatic sacrifice that you would have expected one of them would have gotten.
Yeah. Rydia and Edge are also going to get together, and Rydia is going to be the person to make the first confirming move. Yep, that's how I feel too, but I know it. I feel it. I feel it in my bones.
I know you're right. I know you're right, and I hate it. Yeah.
Bring that voice next time to one of the characters.
Okay. You'll have to remind me by doing it perfectly yourself to remind me.
I'll try.
I just noticed, looking at the original game sprites that you're using, Palom and Porum are so delightfully spherical in the original games. Porum looks like she's cosplaying as a pumpkin. Like, they're really so cute. I love them. They're also, yeah, I don't know, it's very funny. Yeah. True. I think Cecil and Rosa will kiss, because I guess we're supposed, like, I think they've definitely implied that, like, they've like, I think they, they've shared a bed together, probably. They're not married, but they're like common law married.
I completely forgot that they are supposed to be together in some
because they don't talk to each other. People don't have conversations about things other than the forward-moving plot in this game.
Yeah.
They
didn't invent character depth until the mid to late 90s. I believe Seraph made a clip of you. Good. We've really activated Seraph as being the clip lord. They do it to me now too on my Twitch. It's really astonishing what they're capable of. Yeah, they're they're everyone's stodge. Yeah, I don't know if I have more than that. Oh, I think the moon is gonna be destroyed. Cool.
I think the moon is gonna like shatter. Yeah, that's the last one I got.
Yeah. You'd agree on that.
Cool. Well, Claudia, by next Monday, I will find the time to do some grinding, get us 10 levels up, and we will be ready to hopefully finish this video game.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Cool, hell yeah. Until next time, this has been us doing this. I don't have a closer. Wait, real quick. Claudia, has there been any update on the great, wiki porn saga?
Oh, fuck. Pure, revision history.
Oh fuck, Pura is also a sentence the wiki guy says a lot, I think.
Oh, hang on. Somebody made kind of a pedantic edit. That's basically it.
All right.
Nothing about the porn stuff.
But will there be? You'll have to find out next time. Next week, will the threat on the moon bring out the porn lords of Wikipedia? Time will tell. Next time we will beat up some Italians. Until then, arrivederci.
No, I can hear Jeff. I can hear Jeff on the stream.
Yeah, now we actually.
I'll spill myself.
You look at a gym and you piss your pants and faint.